Hi, I'm Jonathan Black, and for a change, welcome to the beautiful island resort of Manta Ray Island in Fiji. And while I'm over here, one of the things I'm thinking about is how do we keep our high performers, particularly high performers that we know are motivated and naturally engaged, but they end up being in a position or a place where they end up leaving the organisation, not necessarily because they want to, but because the circumstances that they've got have changed. Often we think about what motivates people, we think about money, we think about position, we think about influence. But when we look at research, the things that keep people who are naturally highly motivated, naturally highly engaged in the kind of work they want to do, often money and influence are not the kind of things that keep them engaged within the organisation. So what are the, say three key things as a manager, as a business owner, as a senior executive we need to be focusing on to look at keeping our high performers highly engaged in the organisation? If we think about the reasons why these high performers leave, in no particular order, let's take the top three. Number one, no one actually asks them what motivates them. We make assumptions about what turns people on, what kind of tunes them into what the organisation happens to be doing, but very rarely do we sit down and actually ask what actually motivates you. We don't have that kind of conversation. So if we can ask them what motivates them, what they're looking for, what they need and what they value and how that's aligned to the organisation, they can be very things to keep these high performers engaged within the organisation. Number two, we don't continuously evaluate their responsibilities, and in particular their satisfaction with those responsibilities and when they want to go with their careers, when they want to go not just inside the organisation but within the profession and the areas that they have to be working inside as well. And number three, let's take three as I mentioned before, we're also looking for situations where people have the opportunity to balance work and also their home lives as well. For a lot of people, we've got younger children, families growing up, other extended family responsibilities, and the expectation that people now will sacrifice their family for their careers has long gone. In fact, it's very much an obsolete perspective. While we can still find people who are high performers that actually, are willing to do that, the situation is changing. As new generations come through, there's less and less willingness to see why we can't actually raise a family and go to our children's sports games, engage with a partner and do these kind of things and not have to work, a 60-hour week at the same time. And particularly with the younger generations coming through, they're looking for how they can work smarter and not necessarily harder. And in fact, that's a very, very smart way to go. Hope this was well. Thank you very much.